Hi everybody, I'm Karina and I want to share with you a tool that has become a game changer in my daily skincare routine. Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Fit Me Plus 3. I'm a mom in Southern California with 3 young children. I post videos about moms and things that we can relate to when it comes to organization, cleaning, skincare, family shenanigans, everything that falls into that bucket. So if you're new here, welcome. If you're not, as always, I appreciate you for tuning in and coming back, and I hope you enjoy. Today, I want to share with you a tool that I recently incorporated into my skincare routine that I use a couple times a week and how I use it. I'm talking about the Ashley Black Face Blaster. So Ashley Black Guru created the fascia blasters that I have a different array of those tools, and all of them work a little bit differently and everybody uses them a little bit differently. But as for the face blaster is the only one that is recommended for the face, and it helps with a lot of different things, but mostly just getting the blood flow going and getting the muscles and the tissue and everything back to where it belongs and really how you want your face to look, and really to just slow down the aging process and even rewind it a little bit, if you will. So I'm wearing a full face of makeup. I'm going to wipe my face off, wash it off, and get it prepped so I can show you exactly how we use the tool. I use jojoba oil to clean off my makeup as a method of breaking it down and not simply trying to wipe it off with a makeup wipe, because makeup wipes don't get all the makeup off. So just simply rubbing it in my hands, warming it up a little bit. Okay, now that my face is nice and clean and free of makeup, I am ready to blast my face. So I'm actually going to use jojoba oil tonight, and that's only because I am out of the Ashley Black face blasting oils. Ashley Black has a standard blasting oil, but I have a pretty sensitive face, and so I do better with just the face blasting oil. So I use this on my body more so. But oil is the preferred method if you are going to be doing it outside of like a wet area like the shower. So you're simply gonna oil up your hands and you're gonna re-oil the face and the neck. Don't ever forget your neck, okay? You want the fascia blaster to be able to glide pretty easily, so don't be stingy, be generous with your oil. All right, so I'm gonna kind of just talk as I go. I take the fascia blaster and I start along my chin line. I go right under the bone and along my jawline. So one thing that is not recommended is you are not recommended to blast your cheeks, around the cheekbone or any of this area right here, because you don't want to lose any of this fat that belongs there that gives us those defined cheekbones. So I never blast. I stop right about here, right where that fat starts. And you're not pushing hard, you're just gliding across the face. You're looking for blood flow, right? So when you start to feel a little red, or when you start to see that red, that's when you know you're doing it right and you're doing a good job. If you don't want or have oil to put on your face, you can always do this in the shower. I keep this little guy in my shower, and even with just your standard face cleanser, so oil can be kind of expensive no matter the brand you buy. So it can be beneficial to just utilize the, like I said, the face wash that you use, and that way you don't have to worry about any breakouts or anything like that. Once my jawline is all red and ready to go, I usually move to my forehead. So with my forehead, I typically use one claw and I just kind of go up and down. The forehead obviously doesn't have nearly as much fat, so you even press lighter than you did along the chin line and along the sides of the face. And again, you're just looking for redness, you're just looking for blood flow. I usually take 2 of the little feet on that claw and get right in between there. You know those lines that we get when we make faces as ladies? I usually take those same 2 feet and just right along my brow line. Right where that bone is above the eye. Feels amazing. This is so quick and easy. It takes less than 5 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes is plenty of time. Same 2 feet on that claw, right up and down the bridge of my nose. I have some before and afters that you can see on my Instagram page, fitme_+3. I might post them on this video too, just so you guys can see a 6-week transformation before and after. I like to get next to I use this very lightly right here next to the sides of my eyes where we all get those fine wrinkles. And just kind of go in a little motion back and forth, back and forth. I sometimes will take those 2 and barely, and I mean barely, touch underneath my eye because that skin is so sensitive as it is. Lastly, I try to get next to the lip where we also get those little wrinkles as ladies. You guys know what I mean. I don't do my lips, it's not recommended, so I usually just take that claw, go right over my lip, kind of give it some love, and then along my chin, right here. And then, like I've said before, no one wants a pretty face and a saggy neck. Don't forget your neck. So take the blaster, simply put it against the neck, up and down motions. Nothing crazy. That little turkey neck that none of us like to get, that double chin. Just work it out. Work it out. Again, use what's good for you. Do what's comfortable for you. Don't get crazy right off the bat. Don't go crazy. Do what feels good for you. I've been doing it for a while. I've been using the other blasters for a long time on my body for the last couple of years. So I kind of know what's right and what's wrong and what feels good. So just pay attention to your body as always. As we always say in the blaster world, we say, don't think, just blast. Because at the end of the day, you're not doing anything wrong. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I will link below so you guys can check this out. Check out all the other products that Ashley Black offers when it comes to the different oils and all of the different products that you can use. This one, like I said, is great because it can be used on the entire body as a prep tool, and it's fantastic. But I always enjoy you guys watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure to come back as I will be continuing to post additional videos of the other blasting tools that I have so you can see how I use them and how you might incorporate them into your routine. I appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.